We're here at WMIC 2018. I'm here with Yosra Toumia from the University of Rome. She's one of our travel award winners for this year in the molecular imaging track. Yosra, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your research. How did you use the Vevo system?
So, first of all, I would like to thank Sonics for this travel award to support me attend the World Molecular Imaging Congress. So, we in our lab actually were interested to develop contrast agents for ultrasound and for acoustic imaging. So mainly making microbubbles or phase change nanodroplets, and to decorate them with specific dyes or other molecules for target or doing multimodal imaging. So the work I have done with Sonics highlighted the first demonstration of hybrid pristine graphene and microbubble contrast. So using the Vevo Laser X new technology. So thanks to the graphene features, which has a very separable profile, spectral profile from the endogenous moieties, which are, for example, hemoglobins, and to the expanded wavelength of the Vevo Laser X, we could assess the biodistribution, and we could monitor our contrast agent in real time and quantify it even in specific organs. So there was really a great potential, I think, to understand also the fate of graphene material, which is still a big question in the current research for people who are interested in graphene, but also for people who are just interested in contrast agents in general.
Yeah. So this was a biodistribution study, essentially.
Yes. As a proof of concept, actually, for our system.
Right.
Yeah.
So what were some of the advantages that you saw in using ultrasound and photoacoustics for doing this type of biodistribution?
Well, for example, for graphene, there are no actually in the current research literature. Actually, there is no study which highlights its biodistribution. So one thing is to couple with it with microbubbles. So we could do from one side ultrasound imaging to have a very high contrast using the Vevo Laser X system, and also to be able to see where our contrast agents goes in the body. Okay. So this is actually in the perspective to make, for example, targeting contrast agents for special anomalies or tumors. This is very important to know where it goes, or to do a pharmacological
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So how did you photoacoustic imaging is a relatively new modality.
Yes.
How did you or your lab become interested in this?
Yeah, well, we heard a lot about it from the researchers that are doing it. So we had a little bit of expertise in graphene, and we know it's very strong near infrared absorbers. So we had the idea to try to couple it with the microbubbles and do photoacoustic imaging.
Okay.
Because photoacoustic imaging actually it combines the high resolution of ultrasound with optical contrast. So we have a technique on which we can have a more expanded diagnostic range. So we can do molecular imaging, anatomy, assessing of measurement.
Okay. And why did you choose graphene?
Graphene because
other than the
there are a lot of actually photoacoustic markers that are studied in literature. So we wanted graphene as a new material from one side, and we know that it has a very strong near infrared absorbance, almost independent to the wavelength. So it could lead to more efficient photoacoustic conversion, respect to the other types.
Okay, great. And is there a lot known about the toxicity or?
Well, we have performed toxicity on the cells, and we found that it was biocompatible, but also because we use a very low dose of graphene, the size is compatible, and we couple it to biocompatible polymer because we use PVA microbubbles, which are polyvinyl alcohol, so it's biocompatible, and this enhances also the biocompatibility of graphene.
Okay. And could you talk a little bit maybe about the translational aspects of your work? Where do you see this going in the future, maybe toward the clinic?
Yeah, we hope it can go through the clinic, but in research there is a lot of steps that we need to finish if we get the funding, of course. And yes, actually we still need to do a lot of study to do, for example, to move to bigger animals, for example, and to do toxicology studies. So if we do all this, maybe yes, in the future we can translate it.
Yeah, great. I know you worked with one of our European colleagues, Philippe
Yes,
Trochet, on
yeah,
this.
Philippe Trochet,
Can you just talk about your experience working with the team there?
Yeah, it was actually very nice. They were very helpful, actually. They very available, helpful, and it was really great experience for me with them because they have allowed us to obtain nice results with our system and to see whether it works or not. So that was, and we could publish a work together in collaboration with them. And this is a great result for us, actually,
Great, yeah.
and it's a great pleasure to collaborate.
Yeah, it's nice to see the whole body
Yes,
aspect of things
yes,
too. A
yes,
relatively
yes,
new
yeah,
features
university
on-
and the industry also. So
Yeah.
it's very important.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank
your time
you.
and
Thank you. I
congratulations on the
appreciate it.
award.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.